Alright guys, truth comes out. The IRS is after us and we're running an illegal business,
Oh,
also
no.
known as real estate wholesaling. Hey, what is going on everyone? Devin Knupp here with another video providing massive value and fire content like always. And so I hope you guys like that intro. I got Dylan back there making sound effects for me. I actually was unplanned, but anyways. So today I'm going to be talking with you guys about what is actually going on with the legal structure when it comes to real estate wholesaling. And ignore those chip sounds if you can hear them in the background. Anyways. So before I jump into it, join the fam, join the gang by hitting the nice looking subscribe button down below. Also, if you guys like today's video, please drop a like. Highly appreciate it. Anyways, so the biggest point I want to make inside this video is if you're making less than $5,000 a month, the IRS does not care about how you have your structure or anything like that, or nobody's really going to be attacking you or anything like that, or you really don't have much to lose. So what I recommend is after you do your maybe first deal or first couple deals, then you need to worry about your legal stuff. But when you're getting started, all that really matters is trying to make money right away. And so right now, all I want you guys to worry about is trying to do a deal. That's the main focus. And so after you do a deal and everything, like I said, obviously you got to focus on that type of stuff. So like really when it comes to real estate wholesaling, like it's totally 100% legal. You just got to make sure you're doing what's going on like correctly inside of your state. So like some states it's completely like they're all different. So I recommend that you consult with like a real estate attorney to make sure that you have all your contracts set up appropriately and you're doing business appropriately. Just like I said, because everything's different. But I mean, all that really matters is you go out there and just try to do a deal. That's the most important part. You can go sign up a deal with the damn napkin if you really had to. So there's nothing really holding you back. Just go out there and just try to find a motivated seller. And when you find a motivated seller and get it under contract, or just make sure that you have a couple contingencies in there and whatnot, which your title company or your attorney will help you out with and help consult with you on what exactly you need to have in there. So that way you can wholesale the property. And if you make a mistake, then you can back out of it and either renegotiate it or just cancel it, move on, and go work on the next deal. So I don't really want you guys to worry about that type of stuff. So really, I just want you to go out there and do deals. Now, when it comes to the point you've done a couple deals, usually you want to go set up like an LLC. Obviously, you need to talk with your attorney exactly what you need to do as far as your business and everything, as far as what's legal and how you're going to keep yourself safe and all that type of stuff. And so that way you can keep yourself and make sure that you won't get in trouble, basically. But usually how it works is you want to keep everything separate from your personal, as if you have everything in one entity, then whatever you own as a person or what in that entity, you possibly lose it all if somebody was to go after you or whatnot. Like I said, you have to talk with an attorney. I'm not giving you guys legal advice one bit whatsoever, and so don't portray me as someone that's giving you legal advice. I'm just trying to help you guys out, especially for you guys that are getting started. And I really want you guys to go out there and do a deal, as once you do one deal, that's all it really takes. Then you can just take the domino effect, for example, and just go out there and do more and more deals. Because let's say it takes about like 1 in 30 seller leads to do a deal, which seems about industry standard. So if you get 1 in 30 leads, then basically you can go out there and do a deal, and as long as you keep getting these leads into your business. So like let's say it costs about like $700 to do one deal, whatever marketing strategy you're using. There's a lot of free strategies out there. Or let's say you're doing like direct mail or cold calling, for example. Those two are the best ways to provide leads into your business. Then every like $700 you're making $10,000. That's what we're averaging. That's like a low ball, like low number. There's some deals like obviously you can make less than $10,000, but I usually don't do the deal unless I'm making like $10,000 or more. And so once you do $10,000, just reinvest that money. And so it's crazy how fast you can scale. That $700 can turn into $10,000. And let's say you invest $5,000. That's like 5 more deals you just did from that one deal. So you just need to go out there and just try to work up a budget and everything. Like I said, if you want to go the free method, which it's going to take you a lot more work, but you can go out there and do a deal still, and like I said, it's going to take you a lot more work. But if you aren't cheap and you're serious about this business, try to maybe go work and have your job and have that job supplement whatever you're trying to do in wholesaling and whatnot, and reinvest that money into the business. and then from there just blow it up, and then from there it's easily scalable. And so as you keep scaling more and more, you want to have entities set up appropriately. Like I have multiple bank accounts, one for just the business specifically, so that way it's separate from me, and it's easy to do taxes and all that type of stuff. Now obviously the taxes side of things, you have to run it by like a CPA. And so I usually recommend having a good standing relationship with your CPA, making sure that they can help you out, and making sure that you're not getting charged capital gains on a flip, and you're getting charged as a business instead. And so one of the perks of running a business is that you can write everything off. Now, there's also kind of the heavily debated topic of how much you should write off, because the more you write off, the less your income tax reports show. Because you can write everything off in your business, and basically it'll show that you made no income. So if you want to get like a loan or something like that, or a mortgage for a house, then you would basically have no income to show that you can afford the house. Even if you're making six figures and your income only showing that you're making 10 or 20,000 because you're doing so many write-offs, then the banks aren't really going to be too happy about that, and they're not really going to be helping you out. Now obviously there's different solutions out there. Like you can probably get like a private money loan or a hard money loan and just use that for the property, and then after a few months, once you built in some equity, you can just you can get it refinanced. But like I said, it's going to be a lot harder route for you to go around. So you just want to make sure that you're doing the taxes appropriately, but don't write everything off. And maybe what I would recommend, this is actually kind of taken from Graham Stephen. I want to make sure I'm crediting him. I don't want to just be stealing other people's stuff. But basically what he recommends is that you work with the loan officer on your income and taxes and everything. So that way you're not writing too much off, but you're still writing off enough to where you're saving money, and it's still looking good on the loan officer side of the thing. So that way you can get a loan on a property. But like I said, you're still going to have to pay taxes inside of this business. Like any other business, is exactly the same. The same goes for like if you're making money online businesses like e-commerce or digital products and all that type of stuff. So you just want to make sure that you are consulting with the right people when it comes to this type of stuff. And so now obviously if you have any questions whatsoever though, still I can kind of guide you guys a little bit on what my recommendations are. And so you can always join my Facebook group. It's called Modern Wholesaling Community. I put it in the link of all of my videos, and you guys can go check it out, and you guys can go in there, ask questions. It's a free group. We got a bunch of big players in the group, and also one person, I think it was today or yesterday, they were just telling us about how they got started 2 months ago, and they've already done, I think it was 6 deals, which is crazy. Or it was 4, I don't know. But anyways, they made about 30 grand each month, so they made about $60,000 in the last 2 months, and they're just providing all the value. They do driving for dollars, and then they reinvest that money into buying lists and all that type of stuff. And so use the free resources and tools that you have, and try to do everything that you can if you're not willing to hire someone to help you out and everything like that. So anyways, like I said, just make sure that you consult with your own personal attorney and CPA and all that type of stuff, so that we can get everything covered and you are good to go on that type of stuff. And so anyways, just don't stress about it, especially if you're getting started. Just go out there and try to make money, and that is the biggest priority whenever it comes to the business. So that way you can just do a deal, and then from there just keep doing more and more deals and making more and more money and scaling this business to a 10K a month, 50K a month, 6-figure, $100,000 a month, whatever you want to scale it out to, how much you want to work and whatnot, sort of business. So just go out there and just kill it. And so anyways, and thank you guys for watching today's video. And in the future, I think I've been starting to do some more drawing recordings for some videos I've been recording for my mini course. And so I'll let you guys know when I launch that and everything. But anyways, so I think in this channel I'm going to be doing a little bit more tutorials and just actually drawing things out for you, so that way it's not you just have to pay attention to me. It's so that way you have an actual visual learning experience as well, so that way I can really illustrate the different topics that I am talking about when it comes to this business, as I can see that being very valuable for you guys. As I see some other channels like Alex Becker and whatnot that he uses it, and I'm able to learn very effectively from it, so I think you guys can learn pretty well as well from it. So I'm kind of excited for that. We'll try it out and see how it works. Let me know how it works and everything once I make those videos. But anyways, you guys just need to stay tuned, as I am uploading every day, and so I'm able to play around with what I'm recording and everything, so that way I can try to test out all these different stuff to see what kind of sticks in your guys' heads the most. and all that type of stuff. And so anyways, if you're new to the channel or you guys like today's video and you haven't already, make sure you join the fam, join the game by hitting the subscribe button down below. Also, there's a little bell that pops up next to it. Make sure you click that so that you guys can get updates whenever I post. I'm trying to post I'm posting consistently every day. I'm trying to get more on a timeline schedule, but so that way you guys can get updated whenever I'm uploading the new videos, and so that way you guys can get updated on exactly what's going to be going on. And so also I made a little mini course inside of YouTube. It's like a little 3-part series. I will put a link down below. You guys can go check that out, and it'll kind of build the foundation of your real estate wholesaling business. So that way you guys can go out there and do a deal. And basically, if you watch those videos, you could essentially go out and do a deal. It may take a little bit more than just the videos, but it should be enough information for you guys to run with. And so anyways, also if you guys like today's video, please drop a like. Highly appreciate it. And like always, I'm uploading every day, so I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.